Hello and welcome to the Diplomatic Missile, and today I'll be taking a look at the Minecraft Middle-earth server, which is probably the biggest Minecraft project ever attempted. So what is the Minecraft Middle-earth server? So this is a whitelisted server with people trying to recreate the entirety of J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle-earth, which is the universe of Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and all of the other books and, well, there aren't any more films, all the other books that are written by him that are set in this universe. So, as I said, this is probably the biggest. It spans the entirety of the universe. Well, not the universe, I suppose it's like half a continent. But it's all to scale. It's 1-to-1 scale on the buildings. I believe it's 1-to-200 on the distance, thereabouts. And I'm just going to take you through some of the key awesome places of this map. You can get whitelisted for this server. I'll put a application, or the form for application, in the description. And you can rank up through this server. And you can also help build with different jobs. And hope one day, if you get trusted enough, oversee them. So I thought I'd start with Bag End, the house of Bilbo and Frodo, which is really nice here. Nicely done, with a nice little kitchen here. Dining hall. And obviously they couldn't really get a circle on the front door here, because, well, circles in Minecraft don't exactly go well together. I'm just going to fly over here, and over here, I believe, is the Brandywine Bridge going across the river, but don't check me up on that one. So, yeah, I'm just going to show you some of the awesome locations. The world appears not to be loading there. Just going to be showing some of the awesome locations of this server and all of the places you should go and see if you manage to get an application form and be accepted. So, I think our first warp location properly is going to be, if I type /warp, I think we're going to warp to Bree first. Now this is the first city that Frodo and the Hobbits come to, with the moat running through it and the walls on either side. Now as I said, buildings I believe is 1-to-1 scale, and so these are all nicely crafted, nicely designed, they look really nice. And if you haven't noticed already, I'm using a custom resource pack for this server, and it has one for each different part. I believe it's split into sections, and they all have different custom blocks and all the things needed. I'm just going to fly over here. I'm not too sure how well this is recording, but I'm very sorry if it's a bit laggy, but this is a very, very large map. And there's a very high-res texture pack as well by the looks of things. Look at it. Looks really nice. So there's some market stalls here. I'm just going to continue to fly through until I get to the Chetwood South Gate. I believe it's just up here. There's a nice manor house there. And so we've got some fields here. What are they? Are they flowers? Yep, I believe they're flowers, or they're potatoes, or carrots, or something in that description that have been retextured by the pack. And it's just like, this is the Chetwood South Gate. So Chetwood North and Chetwood South should be over there. And if you follow this road, you'll eventually get to Weathertop, which is going to be our next warp location. So I'm going to warp Weathertop, Tweep, Weathertop. Now Weathertop is a really, really awesome place on this map. This is the first major landmark that the Hobbits and Frodo and Strider also come to. And this is a really, really nicely crafted mountain. The vines on the side give it some real depth. And the ruins of Weathertop are really nicely constructed as well. And obviously this is the time of the first encounter with the Nazgul. I'm just going to fly over the ruins here. Now this is a really huge mountain. The peak reaches right into the sky, but there are some bigger mountains on here, such as the Blue Mountains, or the mountains of Edoras, or the mountains next to Edoras, which I'll show off later. So there we go, that's Weathertop. There's not really much else to see other than it's a giant awesome mountain. Now the next location has quite a bit to see, so I'm going to do that right now. We're going to type warp Rivendell. Now Rivendell is, in my opinion, one of the best places on this map to go and see. It's just, even in Minecraft, it's beautiful. Just in this valley. Unfortunately, the world isn't loading very fast. But in this valley, with the last homely house over there, and all of these brilliantly constructed houses and the bridge coming over here, it's really, really nicely done. It's got this waterfall going all the way down to the river, feeding in, another one there. I'm not too sure what this is this is for. I believe this is... Ah, it's the blacksmith's. Of course it is. So that's where the blacksmith is. That's a nice little detail in the corner there. And obviously the last homely house in front of me now, where Elrond lives. I believe that's our homely house. It should be. It's the biggest and most awesome, so I expect it will be. It's also got the bridge over the valley here, and obviously the path leading up through the valley, because this is obviously a hidden city, or hidden village, or hidden elvish fort, or whatever the place is. But yeah, in my opinion, this is one of the most best places to go and see. That was really bad grammar, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is Rivendell. You should definitely go and check it out if you get accepted for your application form. And yeah, I think we will do Edoras next, actually. Or shall we do something else? Where should we go next? I think we should check out Fangorn next. I like Fangorn. Let's go and have a look at Fangorn. I typed Fangorn. Warped Fangorn. Let's check out Fangorn Forest, shall we? So Fangorn is the place of the Ents and Treebeard. And it's this deep dark forest. And there's also a very awesome... I'm not sure why the sky went all black there. I suppose it's because we're in Fangorn. But there's also some awesome things in this. In Fangorn Forest, which I'll show you. You probably guessed what they are already. But I'll soon show you. If I can find one. I believe there's about 12 of them in this forest at the moment. 12 or 16, something like that. I don't know the exact number. And here we go, here's one right here. This is the closest you're going to be able to get to an Ent in Minecraft. But it looks pretty good, actually. I've done a really good job with that. Look at it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Not sure what they've done with the eyes. They've like glitched, whatever that is inside them. Not sure what that is, but they've done a pretty good job of it. Oh wow, he's blinking. Oh, that's really awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Whoever done that, give that man a medal. I don't know how that works, but it looks really good. So yeah, that Ent is really cool now. It's officially my favourite Ent. So yeah, this Fangorn is ginormous. It's really, really, really nicely done. I mean, it just spans forever. Look at it. Just flying over the top here. Just going on forever. With a few gaps in the trees to light the way. And let some light escape into the middle. Down below. So yeah, I think that... Oh, hold on. Wait a second. This is another pond thing. Is it going to be another blinking Ent? Oh, there isn't another Ent. There might be. But I can't go looking through Fangorn, looking for all the other Ents. So much other stuff to see. So I think we're going to do Edoras next. So let's warp. Let's get this spelt right. Edoras. I believe that's how you spell it. It is. So this is the capital of Rohan. This is where Theoden the king lives. And this is really nicely done. So over here we have all of these custom blocks for the thatched roofs. And it gives a really, really good feel, I think. Really good feel. And as we fly over here, you can see so many thatched roofs. I think Edoras is now completed, which is really good. I think I participated in Edoras, actually, which is pretty good. I feel proud for participating in building this. Just fly over here. Obviously, it's got the giant wall at the side. Now, obviously, Rohan is, or in the books, is famous for its horses. And here we go. This is the main keep. I'm just going to fly in here. Really, really nicely done. Nice giant wooden buildings. And there we go. Here's the throne room. And there should be a certain Theoden king sitting on this throne. Which isn't me, so let's get off it. So yeah, Edoras is, I think Edoras is probably the second, maybe third best place to go and visit on this map. Always, always good to go and see. As always, brilliantly sculpted. Must have taken so long to do all of this. And it's a contribution of so many people. I'm not sure how many people is whitelisted on the server now, but it must be way over 1,000, maybe over 2,000. Fortunately, the world's taking a bit to load here. I think it should be fine. So I think we're going to have a look at one of the coolest places. Another one, well, I keep saying that. And it's Isengard. So there we go. This is Isengard, ladies and gentlemen. And Orthunk, the giant rock in the middle. Now just look at this. Just look at this. Feast your eyes on this. The giant walls. I'm going to sit here and let the world load. Unfortunately, it's not loading. And in the middle here, you're going to be able to see Orthunk. Just slightly out of my render distance, with the giant wall around it. This is Saruman's Tower. Now this is probably the coolest place on the map. This probably tops Rivendell. This is probably the best sculpted place on this map. Just looking at it. Just look at it. It's really, really nicely done. I believe it's made out of obsidian. And obviously up here is the place with where Gandalf stood. Or Gandalf was until the eagle rescued him. Be useful if Gandalf had these stairs when he was up there. Just go down into the depths of Saruman's Tower. But obviously some of this is for you to discover. There's no point me showing you everything, otherwise there's not much point. So we can't really see a lot now. That's brilliant. Let's just run back up here, shall we? Yeah, Orthunk is probably one of the best places, I think. But yeah, it tops Rivendell. I think it tops Rivendell. It's just badass as hell. Now on this one, they took more from the books than they did, more from the films than they did from the books, which isn't that usual. But in the books, it's more of just like a giant rock, instead of having all these cool spires and turrets, and just make it look all round awesome. And I'm kind of glad they did it this way. Now I'm all for the books. I think the books are brilliant. Just look at this. Just so ominous. So then, where should we go next? So the next place we're going to take a look at is Helms Deep, the fortress that Aragorn and Theoden ride to their thingy safe haven, where they have their battle against the orcs at the end of the Two Towers. And obviously Gandalf comes in and rides to save them. Now this doesn't make it on my top 5 list. Well, actually, it might be my 5th one. This is pretty good. The keep goes into the mountains. Obviously the giant wall is here. And the grate is at the bottom. Obviously the grate is at the bottom where Saruman places his bomb. And we all fall back to the keep here. All fall back to the keep. In the door. And up the stairs into the main part of Helm's Deep. This should take us into the keep, I believe. Or at least the top. This is the top of the wall. No, this is in the keep. Oh, that's right. And here we are, is Theoden's main hall. Theoden's main throne room, where they make their last ditch attempt against the orcs. So yeah, I think Helm's Deep might be my 5th most favourite location on here. Doesn't make my top 3, but it's still awesome and it's still worth a look. So that was once more another awesome place. So let's have a look. Next up, where next shall we go? Yeah, it's Hobbiton, Isengard, Little Delving, Longcleave, Longbottom, Midgewater. Warp list 9. So here we are at one of my last but not least, well, not the last one actually, I've got one more to show you. But this is going to be one of my last locations. Obviously there's more, if you go and apply for the server, there's a lot more locations you can check out. Now this is Osgiliath. Now Osgiliath, I believe, is unfinished at the moment, but it's looking good. I mean, just checking all of these buildings out, I think it's going to look really good. There appears to be some floating buildings. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or not. But these gardens are looking really nice. I think their style on this one's really good. So it's got another texture pack by the looks of things, another resource pack for Osgiliath. Just flying through here with these flying things. These flying buildings up here. Now I believe these are like test houses. Now this is my favourite part of Osgiliath, this giant citadel place. I'm not even too sure what it is. It looks like the top has not been finished yet with these signs and places here. Feel free to try out stuff, room elements and all of this stuff. So yeah, this is Osgiliath. Now I'm going to leave you with something special and something that you should, which is worth applying for just to go and see. So last but not least, I thought I'd leave you with a place that you need to go and discover yourself. Now, will you read the riddle on the door? Speak, friend, and enter. So this last place is Moria. This is a place for you to go and explore the dark tunnels beyond, and is definitely worth, just for this, just to go and apply and try and get whitelisted on the Minecraft Middle-earth server. And the Balrog's in there somewhere, so you should definitely go check that out, with the Bridge of Khazad-dûm and Balin's Tomb of the 21st Hall, and all brilliantly done. So I'm going to end it out here in the lake with the Watcher in the water, which is, well, somewhere. So I'm going to end it flying over this river. So yeah, this has been a short tour of the Minecraft Middle-earth server with some of the most awesome warp locations. I'm not too sure how well it recorded. I'm very sorry if it's a bit laggy, but I really wanted to showcase this. And yeah, I might do a second part to this, just showcasing some more awesome places. Yeah, I think I will do a second part at some point actually, because there's so much awesome stuff on here, and not everyone, one has Minecraft, the two can get into the whitelist. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this. Link for the whitelist is going to be in the description. Goodbye.